Hello my friends, Dr. Alan Mandell here, and today I want to share a critical health warning for anyone over 60. If you've been drinking beet juice thinking it's a miracle for your heart, your blood pressure, or your energy, you need to listen carefully. Because when combined with certain foods, beet juice can actually harm your health instead of helping it. Beet juice is incredible. It's rich in nitrates, which can improve blood flow, lower blood pressure, and boost endurance. It's packed with antioxidants, fiber, and essential vitamins. But here's the problem. Not all combinations are safe, especially for older adults whose bodies process foods differently. Today I'm going to reveal the 7 foods you should never eat with beet juice if you want to protect your kidneys, your heart, and your overall health. Beet juice is one of the most powerful natural superfoods you can incorporate into your daily routine, especially if you're over 60. It's rich in nitrates, antioxidants, and essential vitamins that work together to improve circulation, support heart health, and even boost energy levels. Many people think that because something is natural, it's automatically safe, and in most cases, beet juice is extremely beneficial. But here's the truth that most seniors don't realize. The benefits of beet juice depend entirely on how you consume it and what you combine it with. One wrong food pairing can turn this health powerhouse into a potential risk for your body. The reality is, as we age, our bodies process foods differently. Our kidneys, liver, and digestive system become more sensitive, and even small dietary mistakes can have a big impact. That's why drinking beet juice with certain foods can be dangerous. It's not just about the juice itself, but how it interacts with what's already in your system. For instance, beet juice is naturally high in oxalates. Oxalates are compounds that, when combined with calcium, can lead to the formation of kidney stones. In younger adults, the body usually handles this without issue, but for seniors, the risk is much higher. Pairing beet juice with other oxalate-rich foods like spinach, rhubarb, or nuts can create a perfect storm that puts your kidneys under stress. And kidney stones aren't just uncomfortable, they can cause severe pain, infections, and long-term kidney damage. It's not just oxalates. You need to worry about beet juice also affects blood pressure because of its nitrate content, which naturally dilates blood vessels. This is why it's so helpful for improving circulation and lowering blood pressure in many older adults. But when combined with high sodium foods, processed meats, or salty snacks, the effect can be counterproductive. Instead of supporting your heart, the combination may create sudden spikes in blood pressure, forcing your heart to work harder. Over time, this increases the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular complications. So while beet juice alone is a gift to your heart, combining it with the wrong foods can turn that gift into a burden. Another hidden danger lies in pairing beet juice with sugary foods or drinks. Beet juice itself has a natural sweetness, which is part of what makes it enjoyable to drink. But when seniors add pastries, desserts, or even sugary beverages to the mix, blood sugar levels can skyrocket. For those with diabetes or pre-diabetes, a condition that is increasingly common after 60, this can lead to dangerous blood sugar spikes, insulin resistance, and long-term complications. Even for seniors without diabetes, repeated spikes in blood sugar contribute to inflammation in the body, accelerate aging, and increase the risk of heart disease. The very thing you drink for health can, unfortunately, turn into a silent threat if combined with sugar. Digestion is another area where food combinations matter, especially in seniors. Beet juice is rich in fiber, which is fantastic for gut health and regularity. But when it's consumed alongside heavy, fatty, or fried foods, digestion slows down. This means your body absorbs fewer nutrients from the juice, and the benefits for your heart, muscles, and energy are diminished. Worse, the slow digestion can contribute to bloating, discomfort, and even inflammation in the arteries, which is the last thing anyone over 60 wants. Beet juice is meant to support your circulation, not counteract it. Eating fried or processed foods with it undermines its very purpose. Even common foods like dairy can interfere with the effectiveness of beet juice. Milk, cheese, and yogurt are high in calcium, and while calcium is essential for bone health, it can bind to important minerals in beet juice like magnesium and iron. This reduces the body's ability to absorb these nutrients, weakening the benefits that beet juice provides. Over time, this can affect muscle function, energy levels, and even cardiovascular health. Many seniors don't realize that simple food pairings can influence the absorption of vital nutrients. And this is exactly why understanding what goes with beet juice is so critical. The takeaway is clear. Beet juice is not inherently dangerous, but the combinations matter immensely. As seniors, we must be especially vigilant because our bodies are no longer as forgiving as they once were. A cup of beet juice can be a natural energy booster, a circulation enhancer, and a heart-protecting elixir, but only when consumed wisely. Drinking it without thinking about what else is on your plate can reduce its benefits or, worse, create serious health issues. And that's the message I want every senior to hear today. It's not about giving up your favorite foods or becoming overly restrictive. It's about making small, intentional choices that allow your body to thrive. By understanding these interactions, you can enjoy beet juice safely and fully, drink it on an empty stomach, avoid high oxalate or high sodium foods at the same time, and give your body the space it needs to absorb all those nutrients. When you do this, beet juice truly becomes the superfood it's meant to be, a natural way to support heart health, energy, and longevity. And the best part, these are simple habits you can start today. Small adjustments like being mindful of food pairings can have a massive impact on your health after 60. So if you've been drinking beet juice with little thought about what else you're eating, I want you to take a moment and rethink your routine. This is not just about avoiding harm. It's about maximizing benefits. It's about giving your heart, your kidneys, and your energy levels the support they deserve. Remember, age is just a number, but your health is non-negotiable. By being careful with what you combine with beet juice, you're not just drinking a beverage, you're making a conscious choice to protect your body, your energy, and your future. When we talk about the incredible benefits of beet juice, it's important to remember that its effectiveness doesn't exist in isolation. Beet juice is a natural powerhouse full of nitrates, antioxidants, and essential vitamins, but its magic can be compromised or even turned into a risk when paired with certain foods. For anyone over 60, this is critical information because our bodies process food and nutrients differently as we age. We no longer have the metabolic flexibility of our younger years, which means that seemingly small dietary choices can have a big impact on our health. That's why I want to focus on the 7 foods you should never consume with beet juice if you want to protect your heart, kidneys, and overall well-being. These are not random warnings. These are real practical guidelines based on how our bodies work after 60. The first group to avoid is high sodium foods. Think about processed meats, canned soups, salty snacks, and even some frozen meals. Sodium has a direct effect on blood pressure, and it works against the natural benefits of beet juice. Beet juice helps to dilate your blood vessels and lower blood pressure thanks to its nitrate content, but combine it with excessive salt, and you're essentially fighting against the very effect you're trying to achieve. This is especially risky for older adults as elevated blood pressure increases the chance of strokes, heart attacks, and kidney strain. Even if you feel fine after consuming these foods, your arteries and kidneys are quietly under stress, and over time, this stress can lead to serious complications. Next, high oxalate foods such as spinach, rhubarb, beet greens, and certain nuts need to be avoided. Beet juice already contains oxalates, and when paired with other high oxalate foods, it can create the perfect conditions for kidney stones. Kidney stones are incredibly painful, and for seniors, they can lead to infections, reduced kidney function, and long-term complications. The body's ability to handle oxalates diminishes with age, which means even moderate amounts of these foods, when combined with beet juice, can pose a real risk. It's not about avoiding these foods entirely. They are healthy in the right context, but timing and combination matter. Beet juice is best enjoyed alone or with low oxalate foods so your body can safely absorb its nutrients without added strain on your kidneys. Sugary snacks and drinks are another combination to avoid at all costs. This includes pastries, candy, sodas, and even fruit juices with added sugar. Beet juice is naturally sweet, so your body is already processing sugar when you drink it, Adding more sugar on top of that can spike blood glucose levels dramatically. For seniors, this is particularly concerning because many are at risk for diabetes or prediabetes. Repeated blood sugar spikes contribute not only to diabetes progression, but also to inflammation throughout the body, accelerated aging, and cardiovascular problems. The last thing anyone over 60 wants is to turn a health-promoting habit like drinking beet juice into a source of metabolic stress. Keeping sugar separate from your beet juice routine is a simple yet powerful way to protect your blood sugar and maintain energy levels throughout the day. Dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt are also on the list of foods to avoid with beet juice. While dairy is beneficial in moderation for bone health, it contains high amounts of calcium, which can bind to important minerals in beet juice, such as magnesium and iron. This reduces the absorption of these essential nutrients, limiting the positive effects of beet juice on your circulation, muscles, and overall energy. For seniors, maintaining optimal nutrient absorption is critical. Over time, poor absorption can weaken bones, reduce muscle function, and even affect heart health. By avoiding dairy alongside beet juice, you allow your body to get the full benefit of the minerals it needs most after 60. Fatty, fried, and heavily processed foods are another dangerous combination. Fried foods are high in unhealthy fats that promote inflammation and slow digestion. When paired with beet juice, which is rich in fiber and nutrients that need to be absorbed efficiently, these foods interfere with digestion and limit the juice's benefits. Moreover, unhealthy fats contribute to plaque buildup in the arteries, counteracting beet juice's natural ability to improve blood flow and reduce blood pressure. Seniors need to protect their arteries more than ever, and avoiding fried foods with beet juice is a simple, effective step toward long-term cardiovascular health. Alcohol is also a no-go when drinking beet juice. Even moderate alcohol consumption can stress the liver, interfere with nutrient absorption, and create fluctuations in blood pressure. When combined with beet juice, which affects circulation and nitric oxide levels in the body, alcohol can magnify these effects, putting extra strain on your cardiovascular system. Older adults often have slower metabolism, which means alcohol stays in the system longer and can have stronger effects. Avoiding alcohol around the time you drink beet juice ensures that your liver, heart, and kidneys can process the nutrients safely and efficiently. Finally, certain medications can interact with beet juice in ways that seniors must take seriously. This includes blood pressure medications, blood thinners, and medications for diabetes. Beet juice can enhance or interfere with the effects of these drugs, sometimes causing dangerously low or high blood pressure, increased bleeding risk, or changes in blood sugar levels. It's critical to talk to your doctor before incorporating beet juice into your routine if you take any medications. Your healthcare provider can help you time your beet juice intake to maximize benefits while minimizing risks. Understanding these 7 dangerous combinations is not about fear, it's about empowerment. It's about giving your body the best chance to benefit from one of nature's most powerful superfoods without putting yourself at risk. By being mindful of what you eat with beet juice, you're not just preventing potential health problems, you're actively enhancing your energy, circulation, and overall vitality. For seniors, these small choices make a huge difference. It's not complicated, and it doesn't require giving up all the foods you love. It's simply about timing, awareness, and making informed decisions that support your body's unique needs after 60. When you follow these guidelines, beet juice becomes what it's meant to be, a natural boost for your heart, your energy, and your overall health. Drink it wisely, avoid these 7 combinations, and you'll experience the full range of benefits without compromising your safety. Age may slow us down in some ways, but with smart choices like this, we can continue to thrive, feel energetic, and live a vibrant life well into our later years. Timing and moderation are 2 of the most overlooked yet powerful factors when it comes to getting the full benefits of beet juice, especially for anyone over 60. Many people think that simply drinking beet juice once a day is enough to transform their health, but the reality is much more nuanced. Beet juice is packed with nutrients, nitrates, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that can support heart health, improve circulation, boost energy, and even enhance mental clarity. But how these nutrients are absorbed and utilized by your body depends heavily on when and how you consume the juice and what else is in your digestive system at that moment. As we age, our digestive efficiency naturally decreases, our stomachs produce less acid, our enzyme activity slows down, and the movement of food through our digestive tract becomes less predictable. This means that the same foods that worked perfectly for us in our 30s or 40s may no longer provide the same benefits in our 60s or beyond. Beet juice is no exception. When you drink it alongside other foods, especially heavy, fatty, or high sugar meals, your body struggles to absorb the nutrients efficiently. This can reduce its effectiveness and over time prevent you from experiencing the circulation and energy boosting effects that make beet juice so valuable. One of the simplest ways to maximize absorption is to drink beet juice on an empty stomach. This doesn't have to be complicated. It could mean enjoying it first thing in the morning before breakfast or waiting at least an hour after a meal. When your stomach is empty, your body can absorb the nitrates, minerals, and antioxidants in beet juice without interference. These nutrients enter your bloodstream quickly, helping to dilate blood vessels, improve oxygen delivery to your muscles, and support healthy blood pressure levels. For seniors, this is especially important because cardiovascular efficiency naturally declines with age. By timing your beet juice intake correctly, you give your heart and arteries the support they need without any obstacles. Moderation is equally critical. While it may be tempting to drink large quantities of beet juice every day, too much can create problems rather than benefits. Beet juice is high in natural sugars and oxalates, and consuming excessive amounts can stress your kidneys and affect blood sugar levels. For seniors, moderation is key. Typically, 1 small glass per day is enough to experience the health-boosting benefits without overloading your system. By keeping portions moderate, you maintain balance in your body, giving it the nutrients it needs without causing unnecessary strain on your organs or creating metabolic stress. It's also important to understand that timing interacts with other foods and beverages you consume. For instance, drinking beet juice immediately after a heavy meal may slow down absorption because your stomach is already full of other foods that require digestion. This can blunt the impact of the nitrates and antioxidants, reducing the benefits for circulation, energy, and mental clarity. On the other hand, spacing beet juice away from meals, especially meals high in fat or sugar, allows your body to process it more efficiently. This doesn't just enhance the immediate effects, you're also supporting long-term cardiovascular and metabolic health, which becomes increasingly important as we age. Another aspect of timing and moderation is pairing beet juice with complementary foods rather than foods that interfere with its benefits. Light, low-fat meals or even a small snack of fresh fruits or vegetables can support nutrient absorption without counteracting the effects of beet juice. Avoiding high oxalate foods, dairy, fried or processed foods, and excessive sugar around the time you drink beet juice ensures that your body can fully utilize its nutrients. This careful approach might seem minor, but for seniors, these small adjustments make a massive difference in maintaining energy, supporting heart health, and even protecting against long-term chronic conditions. Drinking beet juice at the right time also supports your natural circadian rhythm. Many seniors experience fatigue or low energy levels in the morning. A properly timed glass of beet juice can boost nitric oxide levels in the bloodstream, improve circulation, and increase oxygen delivery to your muscles and brain. This not only helps with physical energy, but also enhances mental clarity and alertness. By contrast, drinking beet juice late in the evening may provide benefits for your body, but if it interferes with digestion or sleep, you could miss out on the restorative processes your body relies on at night. Timing your intake to coincide with periods when your body can best use its nutrients is a simple yet powerful strategy for thriving after 60. Moderation also reduces the risk of unwanted side effects. While beet juice is generally safe, excessive intake can cause digestive discomfort, mild nausea, or even a temporary reddish tint in your urine, a harmless but surprising effect. Seniors with sensitive digestive systems may experience more pronounced reactions if they overconsume beet juice. By sticking to small, moderate portions, you minimize these risks while still enjoying the full spectrum of health benefits. It's a balance between giving your body enough nutrients to make a difference and not overwhelming your system. Ultimately, timing and moderation are about being intentional with your health choices. It's about recognizing that our bodies change as we age and that we need to adapt our habits accordingly. Drinking beet juice thoughtfully alone or with complementary foods at the right time of day and in moderate amounts ensures that you harness its power fully. This approach transforms beet juice from a simple beverage into a tool for maintaining vitality, protecting your cardiovascular system, and supporting overall well-being in your 60s and beyond. Small changes in timing and portion size may seem insignificant, but for seniors, they have a disproportionate impact. They determine whether beet juice remains a source of energy and cardiovascular support, or whether its benefits are muted or even negated by poor food pairings and timing. By embracing these principles, you're not just drinking beet juice, you're making a conscious, proactive choice to optimize your health, protect your body, and enhance your quality of life. Age may bring changes, but it doesn't have to mean decline. With the right approach to timing and moderation, beet juice can be a powerful ally in thriving well into your later years. For anyone over 60, understanding how beet juice interacts with medications is not just important, it's essential. Many seniors take medications daily to manage blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, or heart conditions. These medications are critical for maintaining health, and combining them with certain foods or supplements can sometimes create unintended, even dangerous effects. Beet juice is a natural superfood rich in nitrates, antioxidants, and essential minerals, but it's not immune to interactions with medications. This is why consulting your doctor before making beet juice a regular part of your routine is one of the smartest health decisions you can make after 60. Let's start with blood pressure medications. Beet juice naturally lowers blood pressure by dilating blood vessels through its nitrate content. For many seniors, this is a tremendous benefit as it supports circulation and reduces strain on the heart. But if you're already taking medications designed to lower blood pressure, drinking beet juice can amplify their effects. This might sound like a good thing at first, but an excessive drop in blood pressure can be dangerous, leading to dizziness, fainting, or even falls. Falls are a major risk for seniors and can lead to fractures, hospitalization, and long-term complications. By consulting your doctor, you can determine the best timing and amount of beet juice to avoid over-lowering your blood pressure while still enjoying its benefits. Blood-thinning medications such as aspirin, warfarin, or other anticoagulants require extra caution. Beet juice is rich in vitamin K and other compounds that can influence clotting. While it does not directly act as a blood thinner, its combination with certain medications may alter how your body responds, either increasing the risk of bleeding or reducing the effectiveness of the medication. For seniors, even small changes in clotting ability can be significant, especially if you are recovering from surgery, managing heart conditions, or at risk for strokes. A discussion with your healthcare provider ensures that you can safely integrate beet juice without compromising your medication regimen. Diabetes medications are another area where caution is critical. Beet juice contains natural sugars, and while it is far healthier than processed sugar, it still has an impact on blood glucose levels. If you take medications to control blood sugar, drinking beet juice could amplify or slightly alter their effect. For example, insulin or oral hypoglycemic drugs may work too aggressively, lowering blood sugar beyond safe levels. Conversely, some medications might not account for the additional sugar, leading to fluctuations. Blood sugar management is crucial for seniors, as extreme highs or lows can lead to dizziness, fatigue, or more serious complications. By consulting your doctor, you can time your beet juice intake to minimize these risks and maximize its health benefits safely. Kidney-related medications also warrant caution. Many seniors take medications that affect kidney function, whether for blood pressure, heart disease, or electrolyte balance. Beet juice is high in oxalates, which can contribute to kidney stone formation in susceptible individuals. Combining beet juice with medications that influence kidney function can increase the risk of kidney stress or complications. This is another reason why timing, moderation, and professional guidance are critical. By checking with your healthcare provider, you can ensure that beet juice supports your health without overloading your kidneys. It's important to understand that these interactions are not reasons to avoid beet juice altogether. They are reasons to be intentional and informed. Too often, seniors are given general health advice without guidance on how it fits into their specific medical situation. Everybody is unique, and after 60, even small differences in kidney function, liver metabolism, or cardiovascular health can affect how foods and medications interact. Consulting your doctor doesn't mean you're limiting yourself. It means you're making a smart, proactive choice that allows you to safely reap the maximum benefits of beet juice. Even beyond the medications themselves, timing matters. For example, drinking beet juice at a different time than your medications can reduce the chance of interaction. Many seniors find it helpful to separate beet juice consumption from the time they take blood pressure or diabetes medications. This simple adjustment can allow your body to absorb the nutrients efficiently while keeping medication effects stable. A conversation with your healthcare provider can provide a personalized schedule, ensuring that both your medications and your beet juice work together to support your health. Another key point is that awareness and observation are powerful tools. After introducing beet juice into your routine, pay attention to how your body responds. Are you feeling dizzy? Are there unusual fluctuations in energy levels? Any new symptoms should be noted and discussed with your doctor. Seniors who take an active role in monitoring their health often experience better outcomes because they can catch minor issues before they become major problems. Beet juice is a tool to enhance your health, but like any tool, it must be used wisely. By understanding and respecting the interaction between beet juice and medications, seniors can make confident, health-promoting choices. This isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. You are taking control of your health, making informed decisions, and using nature's resources to support your heart, circulation, and energy. With the proper guidance, beet juice can be safely incorporated into your daily routine, complementing medications rather than conflicting with them. It can become a reliable ally in your journey toward longevity, vitality, and sustained health. Finally, this principle applies to all medications, whether prescription or over-the-counter, as well as supplements. Multivitamins, herbal supplements, or other functional foods may also interact with beet juice in subtle ways. Being proactive, communicating with your healthcare provider, and observing your body's responses ensures that you are maximizing the benefits of beet juice while minimizing any potential risks. Seniors who take this approach are empowered. They are making their later years healthier, stronger, and more energetic. In summary, beet juice can be transformative for seniors, but it must be handled with care when medications are involved. Blood pressure drugs, blood thinners, diabetes medications, and kidney-related treatments all require careful consideration. Timing, portion control, and professional guidance are key. By approaching beet juice thoughtfully, you ensure that your body receives its full range of benefits safely. After 60, it's not just what you eat or drink, it's how you combine time and monitor your choices that determines your health outcomes. When done correctly, beet juice becomes a powerful ally, enhancing your energy, supporting circulation, and contributing to a vibrant, thriving life well into your golden years.